welcome to another tutorial. This time we're going to be covering a broadcasting voiceover technique that I use regularly for a show I do. This is good for radio, television, any kind of video work, voiceover work. Pretty much standard operating procedure. Now how I've got it set up with a vocal track with basic EQ for a male voice. We'll go ahead and listen to the voice.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Band music track
for the you've always wanted to be. Great Mick Foley, April 23rd for one night
and a crowd
only.
track. So I started out soloing the voice,
made by quality people,
EQing it and compressing it the way I think sounds good. 4-to-1.
Carbon Plus for all your
Quick attack.
Needs.
There we go. Just kind of it's a little bit of an aggressive. I'd call it medium compression is what I'd call that. And then next what you do is add a compressor to the music bed.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge
set
Builders. Check them out at
the key input
graniteridgebuilders.com. Evolve Spa for
the send that
you've always wanted to be.
In this case,
Snickers
I've
Comedy
selected
Club. Catch wrestling great Mick Foley,
bus send,
April 23rd for one night
or
only.
bus 7,
Tickets
rather,
on
bus
sale
send.
now.
Bus 7. So then I select bus 7 as the key input.
Night Shift being brought to you in part by Madison Cabinets. Quality cabinets made by quality people. Visionscapes for
I
all
typically
your
set
hardscape needs.
a heavy
and
compression,
3 Kings
20-to-1.
Carbon Plus for all your flooring needs.
I get this to a decent level that I like, close to 0. I think I might add a little EQ on that. Let's hear it again. Solo. Okay. Maybe bring that guitar up. Oh. I wasn't able to multi-track the band, so I had to do it on a sub-mix. See if we can hit the bass. Bring down just a little bit of that mud. Oh, I don't know how much of a big difference that made, but we'll call it good. Okay.
Night Shift being brought to you in part by Madison Cabinets.
Now to set
quality cabinets made by quality
amount of
people.
band here.
Visionscapes for all your hardscape needs.
We're gonna set
and
the
3
input.
Kings Carbon Plus for all your.
So that way when the voice talks, the gain reduction is applied to the music bed. So your input gain is now coming from bus 7, and it's outputting the band. So let's hear it back. See how it works.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check
So we've
them
got
out
about
at
1 dB gain reduction. I like to have it pretty slow on both, so it feels smooth.
And Snickers Comedy Club.
We'll
Catch
need a little
wrestling
bit
great
more.
Mick Foley, April 23rd for one night only. Tickets on sale now.
This will affect how much goes into it. Let's hear it back. This is about how I like it set.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by
then
Granite
we'll
Ridge
fade it in
Builders.
how
Check
much
them
we
out
need.
at graniteridgebuilders.com. Evolve Spa for the you've always wanted to be. And Snickers Comedy Club. Catch wrestling
If it's
great
a little
Mick
bit-
Foley, April 23rd for
If
one
it
night
sounds a
only.
little too compressed,
Tickets
then we
on
can
sale now.
make it slower. Hear it back.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by
I think that
Granite
sounds
Ridge
pretty good.
Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Maybe a little
Evolve
bit more.
Spa for the you've always wanted to be. And Snickers Comedy Club. Catch wrestling great Mick Foley, April 23rd for one night only. Tickets on sale now.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
Night Shift being brought to you in part by Madison Cabinets. Quality cabinets made by quality people.
Okay, we'll call it good for now, and then we'll move on to the crowd, because I like to add that in the background.
For all your flooring needs.
But for this, I'm going to show you the other technique, which is a little bit easier. Especially if it's just a one-piece thing. Let's take out some of that hollowness. See if we can just get a little bit more audience talking. Really, all it does is give it more of a live feel. This is what we got so far.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com.
See that hollow
Evolve
sound?
Spa for
That
the
crowd
you
really
you've always wanted to be.
makes it sound
And Snickers Comedy Club. Catch wrestling great Mick Foley April 23rd
live. This
for
is
one
more
night
what we
only.
want.
Tickets on sale now.
So I'll go ahead and show you what I do. We'll go to this other window. And for this is another way you can achieve the same effect, and it's a lot easier of a way, really. But when you have a lot of ducking that you want to do, maybe if you have an hour-long voiceover, and you need it to be ducked the whole time,
Night Shift is being brought to you in part.
then it's good to set it up on a compressor on a side chain. But in this kind of circumstances, then I'll just keyframe it in the volume automation. Then you come down to your little arrow. If you're using Pro Tools, and if you're using a different program, then you're gonna have to do it the way it's supposed to be done. But I just kind of mark it where I see just by visually. I mark it on there and there because I'm gonna pull this down. So I'm gonna just duck the crowd pretty much all the way out, almost all the way. So I just do this, and it works real easy. And I just set it, kind of guesstimate it, and then I hear it.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Let's go back all the way to the beginning so you can really hear it. In fact, I might even bring that applause up.
Night Shift.
There we go.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Can't really hear the crowd that well.
Evolve Spa for the you've
Just on
always
the
wanted to
headphones, it
be.
might sound better on the
And
studio
Snickers
mic.
Comedy Club. Catch wrestling great Mick Foley April 23rd for one night only. Tickets on sale now.
There we go. And we'll just do this one. And we'll be done. Once you get used to it, you can do this real fast. We'll just play it through. That's probably good enough.
Night Shift being brought to you in part by
Check the
Flooring
end.
Needs.
Let me bring this up. Applause. There we go. That's done, and then I'll send this for export, and we'll hear it back one more final time. What I'll do is export it to its own WAV file, and I'll import it into
Night Shift is being brought to you
Premiere
in part
Pro.
by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at graniteridgebuilders.com. Evolve Spa for the you've always wanted to be. And Snickers Comedy Club. Catch wrestling great Mick Foley April 23rd for one night only. Tickets on sale now.
in the next tutorial. I'll line this thing up, and we'll show you how to
being brought to you in part by Madison
put the
Cabinets,
graphics
quality
over
cabinets
top of
made
it.
by quality people.
Ooh, it's gonna get a little
Visionscapes for all your
too hot right
hardscape
there.
needs, and 3 Kings Carpet Plus for all your flooring needs.
We're gonna have to back this off just in here.
Night Shift is being brought to you in part by Granite Ridge Builders. Check them out at
Just a little too
graniteridgebuilders.com.
much.
Evolve Spa for the you've
Well,
always
that's
wanted
basically
to
it.
be. And Snickers Comedy
I hope
Club.
you got something
Catch
out of
wrestling
it.
great Mick
Hope you
Foley
enjoyed
April
it.
23rd for one night only. Tickets on sale now.
And stick around for more tutorials and more exciting videos.
Night Shift being brought to you in part by Madison Cabinets, quality cabinets made by quality people. Visionscapes for all your hardscape needs, and 3 Kings Carpet Plus for all your flooring needs.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for visiting MichaelCalifornia.com.